Thank you so much for joining us here on Idaho Today. Super excited about this. Award season is around the corner, and Apple TV Plus hit series Ted Lasso will surely dominate the 2023 Emmys with 21 nominations, including Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series for Phil Dunster. Dunster played AFC Richmond's bad boy striker turned team MVP, Jamie Tartt, in a 3-season emotionally rich arc, if you will. Phil joins us today to talk about his award-winning role, those funny scenes with Brett Goldstein, aka Roy Kent, and what he has planned after his guest appearance on Apple TV Plus' special Hannah Waddingham Home for Christmas. That was a gorgeous show. Hopefully you've watched it. And that's where he reunited with Ted Lasso co-stars to sing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Check this out.
Ted Lasso, very transparently, I know I already told you this, one of my absolute favorite series ever. I think it's just so heartfelt. There's so much psychology in it. It's a beautiful story. And your character, Jamie Tartt in particular, has such an amazing character arc. Just watching you develop and grow throughout the entire series has just been fantastic. And April, we are so excited for Phil because he's been nominated for 2 awards, right?
Right. I'm in the Critics' Choice Awards, and I nominated and voted for your nomination, and I'm so happy to see you on the list.
You know, it's been such a wonderful response, not just, for lovely things like awards, but really, as you say, about connecting with people and people seeing themselves or people that they know, the struggles that they know. And that's the best thing about it, really, is that you get to have those sorts of conversations with people and that it opens up those conversations for others.
It seems like you've also created some pretty decent relationships of your own working with these cast members over this series.
Yes, I have. Yeah, and you know, it's hard not to when you're in a locker room of predominantly smelly boys for that long, not to grow rather fond of each other. Brett Goldstein is a very naughty boy, and he's my. When we were in Amsterdam together,
Yes.
was one of the highlights of my career, really, of getting to play with him, not just because he's a silly boy, but it's because he's just a brilliant scene partner. He sort of mentioned about never trying to win the scene.
Yeah.
I think that's such a brilliant example of Brett as an actor. And I think for so many in Ted, that nobody was trying to win the scene. They were just making sure that others had their time.
When you signed on for this role, when you first got the script back in the early days, did you have any idea that they were going to flesh out and develop this striker into, take you on this emotional maturation journey and through so much pain and pathos, and or did you just think you were signing on to be a funny bad boy?
Well, I certainly didn't question it too much when I was hired, because I was like, I got a job, and that was the most important thing to me. I listened to a lot of grime, which is sort of, I don't know, this is going to be definitely wrong, and I apologise, but it's a sort of UK hip hop spin-off. And there's I find such incredible poeticism in it. It's really beautiful how people, they build this imagery, and I kind of think Jamie has that a little bit as well. When he has that swagger, he has that like gift of the gab, as they would say. And I think that I really saw that, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. That he's not just a dumb guy.
What's next for you? I mean, this has been such an excellent catalyst for you. Do you have anything in mind, or your eyes on something?
Well, I am in the middle of filming another TV show for Apple called Surface with Gugu Batterall and Ollie Jackson-Cohen, which is a brilliant sort of interesting thriller, dark, twisted thriller. It's the season 2 of that. I've really enjoyed playing this sort of this comedic, silly, but also heartfelt character in Jamie. But I just love playing all of it. I came up from theatre and used to sort of spend a lot of time doing playing lots of different characters, because they don't have the budget to get lots of different characters from the actors. So I really enjoy that, just putting on many different hats. And so that's the thing, really, is just to be in the sort of things that I enjoy watching and playing lots of different characters. In Home for Christmas with Hannah Waddingham, which is on Apple, and yeah, that was amazing. I really feel like they had called the wrong person. I'm like, yeah, definitely me. and it was joyful. It was joyful, and I actually really think, by the way, that is like, it's such an excellent example of what that show wants to be. One of those, like, you know, a cup of cheer, and Hannah is just a superstar. She really is, and it's so wonderful that people get to see it, because like what you see on stage, that is her. The joy and like the effervescence and just the power and talent, that's her. This is her every day. It must be knackering for her. I almost feel bad for her that she just has to live with that every day. And I'm wishing everybody a very festive season, a holiday season. Yeah, it's great. It's lovely being in London for this time of year, because it just feels, well, it's just incredibly cold, so you immediately think that's very Christmassy, so that's good.
Do you want to give viewers an opportunity to follow you on social at all?
I would love that more than
Excellent.
anything.
Where do we
Guys,
find
come on over. We're having loads of fun on Instagram. I'm not on TikTok.
We'll be rooting for you in both of the awards. It'll be so exciting to see also everything else you have coming up.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
that's incredibly kind. It really is wonderful. Well, it's lovely to chat with you and to meet you, because that's very, very generous of you to do. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Phil.